Don't know, Crep, Conan, Play the Young Kings, NKE Media. Stay locked.
In a two-seater with a new senorita. FYI, I don't do grime through the speaker. Cleavage and clear view, outfit is near nude. Thoughts interrupted by the sides in the rear view.
We got it, brands missing out. You got it, you got it. Give the bits to them on street shot a level. They pedal, turn over, keeping a steady revenue.
Clash of the day. It's Hulk. We're here with none other than Tony D Lock Smyth. What you man saying? You good?
What's going on, G?
Good, we are here, bro. Thank you for having us.
Nah, no problem, man. Thank you for coming, man. So you got the album dropping?
Yeah,
June the
that's
3rd.
right.
June the 3rd.
June the 3rd, man. The pre-date, what do you call it? The pre-order link will be up
Soon.
anytime soon, yeah.
Where's that gonna be on sale? iTunes and that, yeah?
First 2 weeks on iTunes, yeah, and everywhere else after that.
You man gonna put it on streaming services and shit like Tidal
I
or
think it
Spotify
might
and
even be
shit?
on Tidal still,
Yeah.
or maybe Spotify still.
But that sounds like business.
Yeah, possibly you'll find it on there as well, but all the rest, you know, like HMV online, anything else you see, you should
So it
find
seems
there.
like you've been like the man behind all the sort of the business side of the album.
Yeah, I've had to be.
Yeah.
I've had to be.
What you saying? That's not your forte, Tone? Or...
Bro, how long I've been rapping? Like, I've been since Double P, it's about 17 years. I ain't got one solo album. This is why. I rap, the rest of it, yeah, give or take, I done. It's whatever's clever, but yeah, he just pulled everything together, man. Even the beats on the album was sitting on my computer for like 5 years.
Yeah, no lie.
And he just came in and he said we picked about 60 of them. And then from 60 it went down to about 20, and we wrote to 20, and we got an album.
Yeah, basically.
So how many tunes are on the album then?
19?
17.
17.
Yeah, I'll say 17. First track, I don't know if that counts as a track. It's mixing done by DJ Cosmo, innit?
Yeah, good old Cosmo.
sick.
Yeah, shout out Cosmo.
man.
Yeah. He's done a good job there.
Definitely.
So yeah, let's say about 16, 17 tracks, yeah.
Oh man. So you got the one with O'Shea out. Obviously that's out on the Don't Flop on the video.
Yeah, police harassment out now. Check that out. Don't flop.
Yeah, that's like a re-release. It came out on the EP before when we put it out. The Tone Smyth Show, the EP, the pilot. Sorry, the little 6-track thing. That police harassment is on that, but it had no visuals. A fella's done a video for it. We figured we might as well make it the same thing again. It's not like it got rinsed out the last time. No,
Yeah,
about 7 people heard the fucking pilot. So, and plus it's got Oath in it. Oath bring a name and Oath bring fans. You know what I mean? Doing what he does. So yeah, it's a good look, man. The video's fucking flame. Shout out to do animation.
Yeah, done a sick job still.
Check that
Shout
out, man.
Ocean as well.
So you got other features in that on there?
Yeah, loads, bro. Yeah.
Everybody who's anybody, like battle rap wise.
Dialect.
It'll be Dialect, O'Shea.
Any other battle rappers on there?
That might be it.
That's
And then
just
other than
those
that,
two,
like you've got Reveal, Kaiser, Grimlock, Pound Sterling,
Matrix,
yeah,
A-Cat.
Decide Matrix, A-Cat, Amens.
Just yeah, there's loads.
There's enough features on there that spread far and wide. You know them way like from UK hip hop, from UK battle rap, because they don't really mix. But the Tone Smyth Show has got a bit of both.
Couple people I would have liked to get on there. You get me, like couple maybe more industry heads and that, but we just went with sick rappers, innit?
Maestro.
Yeah, like,
man.
just
I was
people
gonna say
who
that.
felt were sick rappers, just kind of pick them certain people in our immediate circle sort of thing, you know what I mean? And then yeah, just went and done it that way still.
Man. So like, obviously you man are doing this now. Is Ian Daniels officially over or is it?
Barely took off, but it's just an umbrella. I mean, we're all in contact still, and you see us doing little bits and bobs together. But like as it was in the beginning, it's like an umbrella basically. That was what it was supposed to.
The thing with me, it was like it was a good group of a talented group of people, but the platform obviously it was the wrong time and the wrong place for it. If you get what I'm saying.
So
100%.
So it was like if that was created outside of Don't Flop and viewed more by different people, it would have been sick.
Yeah,
it would have been
It
crazy.
started making noise pretty quickly.
Yeah,
so I'd be
definitely.
speaking to people on the phone. And
There's an
tell me
album
about
sitting
it.
down there, like we must have did about 30, 35 songs together.
Flabs has told me he's got
Like,
tunes.
There's tunes galore,
Tunes
but
galore, yeah.
they'll probably never see the light of day. They just sitting down there.
Sitting down on the laptop.
Standard, man.
For those who don't know, what was Ian Daniels?
It was
A collective
of
umbrella, innit? Like,
Basically went to Leeds one day on a bus Who's that battle? Seuss.
No. Definition was it?
Definition.
Time, something like that.
Yeah, we got a coach to Leeds, and we had a big bottle. You know them 3 feet bottles of Jack Daniels and one of E&J, and we mixed together and got fucked up on the bus. And that it just from there, it was a bit of banter. And then it just became. Everybody went from the van into the studio.
Yeah, because so many of us was doing music. It made sense to do something.
Pulled everything together. You know what I mean? He booked studio time. He made sure everybody was in there. Yeah, it was a good time. Still, man, I had a lot of fucking fun with that.
A lot of fun. Good music was made, and then you get people that are associates that you'll stay with for a long time. That'll be around for years to come. You know what I mean? So it's good.
Actually, I put on Facebook and that, like, if anyone's got any questions and that, and Raw said, "Why aren't you answering my calls?" So.
Because all he does is rap down the phone.
Do you know what?
Yeah,
Rose.
we don't answer Raws because he just raps down the phone. That's all that happens.
Rose is the only guy that, listen, he's like my little brother, this guy, you know, but he's the only guy that you'll speak to him on Facebook, phone him a minute after, and you can't get through to him. So I don't know. It's what are you doing, Rose? Isn't it? Why you got me on divert, fam? Let's answer that one.
So obviously we got this card coming up. You lot are doing a 2-on-2 versus Rivers and Fura. When is it? Is it in June?
June the 18th.
June the 18th in Manchester.
Revival.
There's a few good battles on that card, man. Firstly, like, do you lot feel like, certain people in DF are gonna be pissed, yeah? Like, hang on a minute, we've been putting our work in as a little 2-on-2 team, doing this, that, and the other. How was Rivers and Fura, who's never had a 2-on-2 in Don't Flop? Once had 2 battles, I think, and once had 1. Like,
yeah, there are probably a few people that's looking sideways at it. Like, I put in this work. I'm trying to battle Tony. I'm trying to get to battle Tony, and I can't get to do it. But the thing, like, the whole battle really come around. Rivers has accused me of ducking him in the past. Like, I don't know about that. Like, look at my resume. I don't avoid, like, Rivers. But yeah, Rivers has been talking about it. There's been speculation. Boom, 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 boom. I know Fura wants to battle me. I heard the little radio show that he did. And we got the album dropping. It's like 3 weeks after the album. It's 2 weeks as it goes. 2 weeks after the album drops. Yeah. So we get to go to Manchester and sell some CDs, man, to a big core of my fan base. So essentially, it was just whoever that they was putting up at the time. And this kind of kills 2 birds with 1 stone, because it means there's no more talk of Tony versus Rivers or Locksmith versus Rivers or anything like that. We'll do all that one go. And we're going to make some money same way.
Yeah, go and finish the show.
So it's like you lot could have just longed it off and they would have probably been hassling you for a little bit longer.
Yeah,
just
man,
knock it on
do you
the
know
head,
what? They're persistent.
And then boom. Yeah.
It's amazing. you got to credit.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Credit persistence.
This is the thing with battle rappers out there, and that it works. Like, literally, it does work certain times, man. If you're persistent enough, you will get them shots that you want, man.
Yeah,
definitely.
Because I was only really going to battle Pat this year. He was the only person I was looking for. But then I did Trey the other day, and since I wrote for Trey, I just started to get that feeling again. Like, I need to get back in this ring. Like, you know, just standing up there, you know yourself, bro. You stand up there and everybody's waiting on every word to come out of your mouth, man. It's a good ego trip. So,
How do you feel about the reception of the Troy Brown battle?
Yeah, I think it was alright still, man. Considering, I don't think he's not the most well-known rapper in over here. He's not even the most well-known over there. Do you know what I mean? He's like from the grind time era and that. So there's a demographic here that doesn't know who the fuck he is or what he does. So really, it's not like I went in there like I'm trying to kill Trey Brown. I went in there to show you lot, like, there's this guy called Trey from Baltimore and he's fucking good. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's good.
Yeah,
so
a good performance.
You know, plus I was drunk as fuck when I agreed to it, man. So just say no. Don't drink alcohol because you get in trouble. You end up battling Trey Brown.
Chill yourself out.
But yeah, no, I had fun, man. I think it went down. The vibe when I was actually battling was a good vibe. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was well received, I was well received. It was a proper friendly type of, let's just both show off. So yeah, I enjoyed myself, man. Most fun. Not as much fun as Pedro. Yeah. But there's never going to be a battle like that again.
Man. I think a lot of people probably wonder as well, again, like, I know it seems mad in a double, like I've led on to double sort of hatred questions, but I also feel there's a lot of people who out there who go, what's he battling on King of the Ronalds for? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, of course there is, bruv. But then the thing about it is, like, I can do what the fuck I want. Yeah, that's not.
They're probably just wondering, why do you want to?
I'm
like,
grown.
A lot of people just look at it and go, this is a dickhead
thing. The thing about
thing.
it is, though, is that people look at battling, people battle for different reasons, yeah? Some people battle to get themselves a name in battling. I already had a name in UK rap. I didn't need to go to Don't Flop. I got a bigger name, but I didn't need to go to Don't Flop to get a name. If you're like, so battling for me is not about that thing. It's about having fun. It's literally about, let me see what I can pen. If I can think of something that's real clever and real slick and formulate this and that. That's why I battle, to test myself and see how well I can write or how hard I can punch. So as far as King of the Ronalds, this is love. The same way I'm here right now. Do you know what I mean? I don't have no problem with you. I don't have no problem with Mickey. I don't have no problem with Pedro. I don't like whatever the fuck is between Don't Flop and King of the Ronalds. It doesn't affect me. Like, so nah, people get it fucked up. I'm not here to battle just for the name or for this or that or to help this person or to help that person. Like, I'm here to have fun, man. And me versus Pedro was a good fucking battle. You get me? Like, without that, it was a good battle.
Definitely, man. So how come you ain't battled on Gab yet? Are you gonna ever battle on Gab or?
I hope to, man. I hope to. I'm trying.
But I mean, after now with Rivers out of the way, what's next? Only really Surfer Kid, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Surfer Kid. He's been getting at me. He wants to battle still, so I said yeah. And I figured it's better to do it on the Gab. It gets them more views.
Definitely.
It gets them more exposure, more
this
publicity.
This is what I'm trying to tell battlers,
you know what I mean?
man.
You
see, my philosophy is, I speak to a lot of people, and they won't battle on King of the Ronalds because they're not going to get the views, and they think, rah, I don't want to waste my time preparing this, that, and the other to go and get 1,000 views when I could do it on that channel and get 20, 30. But at the same time, my thing is that if you build up that platform and build up that platform and build up that platform, then you've got a choice. Like, you're making yourself, you're giving yourself more opportunities and choices.
Right.
If you put all your eggs in one basket and just keep hoping for the views from that platform.
Yeah, and if you're not even good enough to get the views, if you're not good enough to get 15k on your first battle and you're hovering around them like 2-3k numbers, you realise that's the diehards that watch every battle. Yeah. Like, so you might as well have done it somewhere else anyway, and you get the same amount of views.
And it can still be viewed anyway, so it's not like
exactly.
It's not like once they do it there, you get me, you still get views. It doesn't matter where you do it, it just kind of, like you said, you get to build fan bases, different places. So
people kind of get fucked up. Like me and Mickey, when I battled Mickey on Don't Flop, it took a year to reach 10,000 views. They was not pulling in the thousands and thousands of views that they now get. They wasn't doing that 5 years ago. Like, that's when me and Mickey jumped in. Do you know what I mean? They was getting 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 views on their videos. It just so happens 2012 battle rap kind of picked up globally, and views just started rolling in. Do you know what I mean? And now you can pick them up. I do a battle now, Don't Flop. I'm looking at least 80, like just normal. So, but that's from me being in there for the past 5 fucking years. Do you know what I mean? And grafting out and
you
working.
and Pedro's on 30 plus. It's like,
you see it.
King of the Ronalds don't really usually do them kind of numbers, so.
But then look at Pedro's fan base. Pedro's got a big fucking fan base that fuck with him outside.
All of his King of the Ronalds battles are 10 plus, and he's got about 5.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's about the personality. It's about the actual person. And if you want to build yourself up to that stage, then you've got to go through them little battles. Like when I battled Mickey, I had no idea that a few years later I'd battle Charlie Clips or Chilla Jones. I battled Mickey because I really wanted to battle, like because I liked the writing aspect, I liked the performing. So it depends on what your reasoning is, man. This is fun for me. It's not like I'm trying to be some superstar battle rapper and go around the wood. No, I'm just trying to rap bars and keep people entertained for a bit. So it's different, man.
How come you don't battle as much, bro?
I think I'm special. No, do you know what it is? I don't think I'm well received in it. Like, so certain times I don't want to lend myself to something that I'm constantly fighting for the gratification of these people in it. Like, so I'd rather just use it as promo. It's one of the most enjoyable bits of promo you can do. Don't get it wrong, you get what I mean. But yeah, I normally do. If you see that, probably when I got a CD out, or that's when I normally tend to jump in the ring more. I'll get requests all the time. They ask me all the time. But as I said, if I was more well received by the crowd, like certain people did, I get good response at an actual battle and from people you speak to. But then you read other stuff, and then the brave guys come out and that. So I think, do I really want to entertain you guys, innit? So what I'll do it as and when, and then because I get to pick battles, like if I wanted a big battle, I believe I'll get it. So like to piss them off even more, you catch me at a main event or something that's gonna be on the pay-per-view, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, but I just for that simple fact, I don't think I'm well received, and I prefer watching. It's better being in the, you know what I mean? Not having to battle day, you can't enjoy that whole day if you're near the end, you bit, you know what I mean, on the edge. Like, I'd rather just go there, enjoy the whole day, get as drunk as I want, throw some beer, you get me?
Of course, man. Yeah. But, so, I mean, how did you lot even decide to battle together? Like, was it...
Makes sense, don't you? Like, we battled Joker Star and Verb 8.
Was that your first 2-on-2?
That was the first
Yeah, that was the
time.
first one.
Like, this will only be our second one. This,
this
But
one,
how long have you... Did you lot know each other before battling and that?
Yeah.
I've known him for about 10, 11, 12 years.
Yeah.
Long time now.
Yeah.
Like, his older brother is my good friend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it just so happened that he raps. So
Plaguing my ex.
so he said, yeah, look, my little brother raps, man. What can you do? And then here we are.
Yeah, sick.
12 years later.
See you there, big brothers out there, get your game up, man.
Get me?
Get a bit of rapper friends.
So like, obviously you lot done, you done a solo battle at first against Wayne Rooney MC,
Wayne
innit?
Rooney, yeah.
And it got took down, innit?
Yeah, he wasn't too happy for some
Do you
reason.
know what? I could leak something right now, you know, exclusive information. I found out the other day why it got took down. Really why it got took down, yeah? Basically, he threatened and said, bruv, you better take it down, I'm going to do this, that and the other, yeah? But he made an excuse about why it got took down, but really the truth was, in the beginning of the battle, he gave Mickey a hat, and Mickey gave the hat, and said shout out the company for the hat, for sponsoring it, and Haywood was working there and licking the hats. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So man's on camera like, boom, shout out such and such for the hat. And then he's like, bruv, he's watching, he's like, bruv, they're going to see this at work and I'm going to get the sack in it. So he's just rang her and gone, bruv, you need to take it down, you get me? But he didn't say that was the reason. He used something else. He made up another excuse.
I heard like 4 different excuses.
Yeah, I heard loads of things
crazy,
about.
That's crazy.
He was on probation or something. He was meant to be at probation that day, but would you do probation on Saturday? Is that a thing? I don't know.
Madness, bro. So, yeah, some lost files still.
Yeah, lost files. I swear you got it though. And you got it.
I've got it, I got it on air, to be fair. I don't never watch it, it's just a load of shouting and that.
Send it to King of the Ronalds, man. Let's drop it. But yeah, man, some little extra promo and that. You get me? Plaster the intro and that with the beats and that. But yeah, so you got the album, you got the 2-on-2. What's after that?
Hopefully shows. That's what I'd hope to do, and then release. We've got more videos to release that we've already done, and a couple I want to film as well because I think they deserve visuals.
Do you know what I was saying this actually earlier on to Bazza and Nuts? Yeah, I said, right, you see the video that you lot just dropped with O'Shea?
Yeah.
Because literally you just said it as well, like you don't feel as well received. Don't you think it would have had a better impact on a different channel?
Do you know what?
Because I see hate on it a little bit already.
Because it's got me an that's the only reason I think I went for that thing, like, because they're 10K so in a week.
Which ain't bad numbers, you know what I mean? Like it hit the numbers.
Because it's Tony and Osh, I think they kind of deserve that, the fans, you know what I mean? Bit of a cartoon video, they're into that sort of stuff, you know what I mean? Whereas at a different demographic, they might have looked and thought, well, what is this? You get what I mean? Like, it's some kind of joke thing, but we don't have many tunes like that on the album, so I think it was only right to give that sort of tune to that demographic, especially because they were already familiar with it.
Shout out the guy that can't listen to it in the gym. Yeah, it's not every rap song you have to work out to, you know, bro. It's not every one of them.
Not all of us are Mr. Motivated.
Yeah,
you see it. Can't all just.
But yeah, I see that's all I do is read comments. I mute everything and just read comments.
That's what I do it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I click certain videos and just read the comments.
But yeah,
see, this is a joke thing as well. Who was it? Pat Stay or something? He put up a thing the other day saying if you read comments, you're mid-tier or something. And I commented saying, bruv, like you could obviously relate more. You could know what people generally think about you if you read the comments. And if you're just in a bubble in your little King of the Dot forum where everyone loves you, that's all you're gonna hear is love. Do you get what I'm saying? So sometimes it's good to step out of the box and see.
You know what? You have to accept the haters. You know, you have to. Some of it's valid. You know, like certain times there's people just talking shit. Someone might not like you or might not get it, so they just rare. But sometimes the man will say something. Okay, that's kind of a valid point, man.
Yeah, they do make valid points on there. Like I think You see,
sometimes.
Well, yeah, sometimes. Like, with me, no one's. They never have. They just see what the first comment is,
and then
just go mad, or he's Tony's mate, or he's boring. But then it's mad because then you get another response from someone else, and you think, what do I listen to? And then you just listen to yourself, innit, and just do whatever you think is good, and then just F them. But it is hard to just have that mentality and just think, whatever, because you're reading it, it's about you, and you know, like,
you can't be all things to all people. You know, that's the way they're like, that's the important thing to recognize. Like, if you don't like me or what I do, then you don't have to buy the shit and you don't have to watch it. Like, I'm not going to try to change something just so I can get you on side.
That's right.
Whereas I just look over here and I've got all these people saying, yeah, I love this shit, Tom. Can I have some more of this same stuff you're doing? Of course you can, because this is what I know how to do. It's like,
if you get more positive than negative, then it is.
But I think people get caught up in the hatred of like, they're just going at me. Like, you can't please everybody. This is not even worth trying. Do you know what I mean? Like, fucking, you grow up in your house.
And the fact they're even paying attention.
Exactly.
That's right. I always like the fact that they've viewed it.
That's always.
So
you have to watch it first.
Go and tell your friend. Go diss me to your friend.
Diss me to your friend. Great promo, bro. You know what I mean?
It's easy stuff. Like, even, bro, if you live in your mum's house, like you grew up in your mum's house, every day weren't roses with you and your mum. Some days shit weren't right. Like, and that's your mum. So of course, a perfect stranger's shit might not be right over here. That's cool. That's cool. I don't have to make it right. You know what I mean? You do you, I do me. Like, it's odd, man. It's odd.
One thing I wanted to ask you, man, is like, you got a like, what's it called? You think like, see certain people now, like I see Shock say it and Raptor have both said it, They said that they wouldn't battle someone like Big J because he would clown them, and their bars are like, they're writing intricate bars and they want to go deep and have like proper battles that people are going to watch for the bars, but then they could lose because people are just going to be cracking up at man clowning them kind of thing. Do you guys ever feel that? Like, do you want to take like, because to me it's like you're basically saying you're shook to battle, man, in a way, because you kind of know you'll lose in a way.
I told him not to battle Big J.
He did. He said
I said not to battle Big J.
I'll do it because I think I'll try and do jokes, but
for the reason, you can't beat him. Just for exactly what you said. I don't really write jokes. I write that saying the stuff I want punches, and a man's gonna come and just say like, I got an inbox from Censor, and he said your mum's got one foot, like, or your mum's got a wooden leg.
Your mum listens to a Zonto.
Like,
you lose. You know when your mum listens to a Zonto, you're like, oh mate, or your mum listens to Grime, or you're just like,
and you're done.
You're done. You're finished. All that hard stuff that you've done, and you thought of like, these intricate lines, getting out this dictionary and this DVD,
I understand that perfectly.
and then the man's just come and said, your mum listens to Grime, and he's funny, and everyone is gonna laugh, especially when you've had a drink. So like, it is, if you're gonna battle someone like Big J, I think you have to do it on April Fools.
It makes it tough for him, because now he can't get any of the battles that he wants. Yeah, because no one wants to battle him.
Yeah, he's been charged with that brush, innit? That comedic brush, like, so it works both ways, innit? I do think there's only so far you can go on that style unless you just set lyrics in it from the beginning and focus on jokes based around lyrics, you know what I mean? Like, say like a Lunacy, because he don't go deep, but he'll make you laugh in an intricate way. Do you get me? Do you get what I mean? So I think if you're gonna do that, then serves longer. But as you said, you'll get to a point just being jokes where, say you wanted, I don't know, a title match and it's against someone like Soul. How are you really gonna get that if you haven't shown that other level, which I think is the intricate kind of writing and the intelligent schemes? He does bits and bobs, but as you said, he's more focused on jokes. So it's only so far you get with that, I think.
I'm glad you mentioned Soul in the title match, because like, obviously people probably want to know, like, would you battle Soul? Do you think you'd body him? Do you think?
Nah, do you know what? Do you know how I look at battlers? Not how good they are or how hard they are to beat. Soul is one of the most difficult battlers to beat. But in saying that, I'm really fucking hard to beat. My record says that. Like, I'm pretty difficult to beat. Soul is hard to beat. I wouldn't battle him because in order to beat him, I don't want to say the things that it would be required to say to Soul in order to win the battle. Like, in order to beat him, it's not a barring thing, it's an underhanded, I'm breaking your whole shit apart type of. It's the only way to win. It's the only, you're not gonna really go bar for bar and out, but you can keep up with him. but then it's a good battle for the fans. It's crazy for the fans.
Crazy
but
battle.
As
I
far
reckon
as
a non-title, like, would it ever happen?
I don't think so. There's some days when I think to myself, it would be good for the fan because it would make a good battle. It's a good show. But then because it's so hyped and because there is a lot of people that would want to see it, they need to pay good money for that. Do you know what I mean? So if the money's right, then yeah, our battle's sold. But as far as anything else, I wouldn't. It's not something.
Heard it here first, King of the Ronalds. Soul versus to the origin. Putting the stacks up, baby.
Yeah, I want house money and shit.
Yeah, no, man, that'll be a good battle, definitely, man. What would you say was the best battles that you lot have done, like solo and 2-on-2?
The best I've done personally. The one I enjoyed most was Pedro. It was like the atmosphere. There was no pressure. I knew he hadn't written, so I knew it's gonna be that Pedro. So I go first. You can rebuttal me. Let's kick. It was just the environment, the energy in King of the Ronalds is different anyway. So it was mad fun. That's probably the most fun I've had. But I think Double L was probably my best performance. Me against Double L. But yeah, I've had, I don't know, Adam, these are the battles that...
Had some good ones
yeah,
still.
Even though it was only a one-off, I think the math one was good, man.
Yeah, the math was alright.
How do you feel about them doing the rematch over in the Hollow and Pat doing the rematch?
That needed to happen.
So soon though?
Yeah, because they didn't get their shit off. Like they dropped about
around
30% of what they had.
Yeah.
So now you've got another 8 months or 6 months to put more shit in and put more stuff.
That's gonna
together.
be a long battle though, because that was already like 10 minutes each.
Yeah.
Well, how long
it's
are they
gonna be-
doing?
it's
I
gonna
don't
be
know,
crazy.
bro. They should time
It's
it
not
or
going to be
something.
4 rounds or something crazy. They're not going
Nah,
to
but
be
this
doing
is
none
one
of
of
this
them ones,
stuff,
you
are
know,
they?
they just do that thing of, we'll rap for I'll rap for 6 minutes for one round. And then with the stoppages and that, and then one round becomes 11 minutes long. And you got to go through 6 of them. Do you know what I mean? So
That's what I lose attention in terms of
I
it
ain't
does,
watched the
it does
whole
get
battle
like
in its entirety in probably 18 months.
I
I
stopped
watched
watching
one
Smack
round,
because of
then
that.
go off and do something. Come back and watch
KOTR, we
another
do
round.
60-second rounds. That's literally why. So you can watch a battle and not feel like you've been robbed for your day. Like, there's constructive people out there.
I've fallen asleep watching so many
me,
battles,
bro.
even
Some of
like
the best
25-minute
battles
ones, but
like this long, you know what I mean? 10-15 minutes.
no, seriously, I put on battles in a day, done what I needed to do, roll the meds, 10 minutes in, I'm gone, mate.
Trust me.
It's a certain time.
But sorry, the question as well. What would you say was your best battle?
Tone says Briggsy. I did enjoy that. It was a clean performance, but I think the Bleak one, I just think because it was such a mismatch in ability between myself and him, like not to say that he was terrible, but in terms of rapping, like, I was a lot. There's a clear difference between us, and I felt like I could just keep applying the pressure, and I didn't feel no pressure in that battle. Anything he said, I didn't care. It was you get me? So like, it was good to just keep constantly going at him and have the whole room on my side constantly. So yeah, that one.
What about the battle that he did that no one saw? I think all of us actually were in the house against Hulk.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Good battle. If you weren't there, if you weren't there, you don't know. But that was a fire battle.
Yeah, me and Hope.
I remember that
was.
If you battle Locksmith, it's a bit technical. That's like the third battle I've had. That's just unfortunately, just gone a bit haywire. But yeah, that battle. With Hope,
you know what it is.
That environment was.
We just weren't formatting our memory cards and shit like that properly, and just
you learn,
losing
innit?
footage.
Yeah,
innit?
you
Like,
learn from mistakes.
proper.
Yeah, but that was a good battle. I enjoyed the atmosphere.
Yeah, definitely.
The atmosphere was good.
Do you know what I did for some reason? I remember not enjoying that battle as much, because normally I think, fuck it, I'm under preps, but I'm just gonna bust you, whatever, do my thing and just enjoy it. But that time I felt pissed that I was under prepped, if you get what I'm saying. And I knew I was gonna forget my bars, and I was trying so hard not to that I didn't enjoy it.
No, it happens.
And that's what I tell people all the time. Like when people say to me, "Oh, you know what? I'm not really prepped," and then I'm like, "Bro, just try and enjoy it, bro." Because you're gonna stand there worrying for the whole battle.
That's what you do.
And then you look back and you've missed the chance to enjoy it.
That's what you do. That's like I write so quick. And that's because I know it's going to take me so long with everything else to learn it.
See, I'm backwards.
So I try and get that.
I write slow and then try and memorize
These
it.
man, Tony and that Gemini, certain man I'm speaking to 2 days before, bruv, they ain't done nothing. I'm like, you said what? You get me? Like no third round, certain stuff like I'm like, I can't do that because I'm not gonna remember it. So I get it done first so I can remember it. Because even certain times, if you change a bit and you're not sure when that bit's approaching,
you're thinking about it.
and then you literally, I performed a choke that I choked when I was practicing it to myself. I've been gone on the stage, choked that bit so many times, got on the stage and choked. Where I choked in rehearsal, I'm like, overthought it, should have just, do you know what I mean? But it's because you're worrying about that particular bit, and then when it comes, it does, it just gone.
Alright, well, you've been watching Clash of the Day. Make sure you subscribe, leave any comments and that. Check out the sponsor as well, New Breed Clothing, honeycustoms.co.uk or .com or whatever it is. Peace, man.